VanLifeRocks. My name is Ray. Welcome back to the channel. Day number 1192, living the van life. If you're new here, this channel is about outdoor adventures, living the van life, and travel tips. Thank you all for being here. There is 11 in the house, and I have a little surprise for you guys. This is something I've been working on this week, just kind of playing around with some editing. So since you guys are here early, this is my reward to you guys. A little drone video. All right, enjoy. Oh man, I love drone videos, absolutely. And speaking of love, I want to wish you guys happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. You guys are like my extended family, my friends, and it's awesome to be here with you guys. And so for that, I'm gonna play a quick song for you guys. This is a song that you might remember from New Year's Eve. This is a song when I play, I think about you guys. So let's play it for you. All right, enjoy. Play. Why won't it play? There we go. Hold on. Why is it doing that? All right, there he goes. Sorry about that. Thank you all for being here. There's 21 in the house. Let's say hello to a few people. Hopefully it's not too loud. Aaron Jameson in the house. Thank you very much. Faye, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Jiu-Jitsu 2000, I really appreciate that. Let me lower this a little bit. Might be too loud. All right, back to the screen. Paul in the house, thank you very much, Paul, for being here. I really appreciate it. Margie in the house, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love Arizona, and California is amazing. Ron Darrow in the house. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, California and Arizona is amazing. Every time I think about California, or every time I think about Arizona, it's just the more I want to move there. Absolutely. All right. Bob's Adventure, what's going on, my friend? Thank you very much for being here. Bree, what's going on? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Fox Van D, thank you very much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day, my friend. Daryl in the house. How you doing, Daryl? What's happening? What's going on, Kevin? Thank you very much for being here. What's going on, Cap? Ray without a hat? I missed it. What's going on, Megan? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. There's my buddy. What's going on, Skeet? Thank you very much for the raid. Skeet had a video earlier today, and he sent people this way, so I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, brother. Sharp Hearts, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. What's going on, V? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. Karen in the house. Yeah, I love that waterfall. The waterfall is amazing. All right, going down the list. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for being here. Fatima, how you doing? Yeah, I love the drone footage. It is awesome. DJ in the house. What's going on? What's up, my friend? How you doing? All right. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that. So again, once again, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Thank you all for being my friend. Thank you all for being here. This year has been amazing so far. So I have quite a bit to share with you guys. Some hiking videos, some more drone videos. And speaking about love, there's no better place for me. I love the desert. The plants, the sunsets, the wildlife is amazing. Speaking of wildlife, if you guys didn't see Paula's dating game video last night, we had a blast, and I expressed my love on that live stream, my love for the desert, the wildlife at night, in the desert, underneath the stars, on a couch. Well, if you guys missed it, you might want to go back there and check it out, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. All right, so let me show you a quick video for you guys. The reason why I love the desert, it's because it is a harsh environment. It's a struggle to live there. It's beautiful in many ways. The rocks, the sunsets. You know, it's a struggle to survive, and it's one of the reasons why I love it. You know, it's beauty in there. There's a lot of beauty in that. So this video is the Superstition Mountains. So it was my trip a week and a half ago. I was there for 2 days at the Superstition Mountains on the east side of Phoenix, and it's beautiful. So here's a quick video. Enjoy. Thank you all for being here. I just love those mountains. They're creepy, especially at night once it gets dark and the sun sets. The mountains turn black and it's like just jagged, rough, just rough looking. And Dee said it right. It's like the survival of the fittest. Each plant is trying to survive, and the animals are out there, just trying to scramble for food, and the crows are out there trying to find food. It's just a harsh environment. And that's what I love about it. So it's pretty cool, definitely, to be out there. Happy Place Camping, thank you very much for being here. Charlie, what's going on, my friend? Thank you very much for being here. What's going on, Doug? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. What is next on the agenda? Yeah, so I was there for 2 days. And actually, let me go ahead and share that now. What you want to do when you get there, if you do plan on visiting the Superstition Mountains, I recommend that you go to the state park. I'm going to share that right now for you. Take that banner down. All right, so the Lost Dutchman State Park is right next to the Superstition Mountains. So if you go there, there's camping sites. There's full hookups if you want to camp there overnight. But they also offer parking. So if you want to go there just for the day and visit the area, it's $7 per day, all day parking. They have bathrooms and all that fun stuff, and it's really close to the park. In fact, yeah, I mean, it's within walking distance of all the hikes and stuff. So it's very cool, very close to the Superstition Mountains. They call it the Superstition Mountains because there's a lot of stories behind it, stories of Native Americans and hidden treasures and all kinds of fun stuff. But it's definitely, I find the beauty in the rocks and on the hikes. So, all right, 30 in the house. Thank you all for being here. What's going on, Blaine? What's happening, my friend? What's happening? All right, so let's see what is next on the list. The next video is a vlog. So basically my mornings when I'm boondocking, I usually do a long hike in the morning, right when I wake up, before I even have coffee. I have a bunch of water, grab my backpack, and I'll go for a 3 to 5 mile hike in the morning. I do that. That's my big hike for the day. I'll come back, recharge all my batteries. I'll take a nap, and then I'll go back out again in the evening for another 2 hours. And that's basically my day in the life of boondocking. A big hike in the morning, come back, recharge batteries for myself and my cameras and stuff, and then head back out for another 2 hours. So Shannon Craft, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. So this next video is right after I took a nap after my first hike. And yeah, a little vlog video for you guys. Enjoy. Let me take this banner down real quick. Lance in the house. What's going on, Lance? All right. A little vlog video for you guys. So I've been racing to get up here. I'm trying to beat these clouds. I woke up from a nap in the van, and I looked outside and I noticed there's these clouds coming. Here, let me show you. All right, so the sun's there. This is all clouds. So before the clouds cover up the sun, because I want to throw up the drone up here before the clouds cover the sun. And base camp He is way down there, right in center frame. So I had to hike about 1.5 miles uphill as fast as I can so I can capture this for you. All right, let's do it. Yeah, so for the most part, the desert is sunny and hot for the most part, but the weather could change like that. Just like it rained at the Saguaro National Park for 2 hours straight, which was amazing because after it rained, the smell of the desert was just awesome. Just awesome. Chasing America, thank you very much for being here. Joy, Blessed Life, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. What's going on, Michael? Thank you very much for being here. And I also want to thank Jiu-Jitsu 2000 again, once again, for doing a raid on my channel. He went live earlier and he sent people this way, so I really appreciate it. So if my moderators could drop each other's links, and if you would drop Skeet's link as well, I really appreciate that. If you guys are showing up, once again, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Thank you for being here. There's 26 in the house. Also tonight, for my moderators, so if you're a moderator tonight, I'll be dropping the link and we're going to be having an after party after the live stream, behind the scenes, kind of hanging out with all my moderators, having a good old time. So I appreciate that. I appreciate my moderators. You guys are awesome. Okay, so let's get to a drone video. Let's find out. If you guys missed the first drone video, that was very early in the beginning of this live stream. But this one here is, so I took a hike in the morning, and it was probably a good 4-mile hike. I went about halfway up the Superstition Mountains on a hike called Siphon Draw. And I got to a point where I could go, I don't know, probably about halfway, and then I flew my drone from that point. So, yeah, it was pretty fun. So here's that drone video for you guys. I think that's it. Yeah. So when I went to visit the Superstition Mountains, it was more part of the journey. Whereas the Grand Canyon was a destination, I was heading straight for the Grand Canyon, and then went down to Saguaro National Park was also a destination, but the Superstition Mountains was part of the journey, so it was kind of like a stop basically on my way home. So one of these days, I'm definitely going to make the Superstition Mountains part of the destination. It's definitely a place I definitely want to go back. There's a ton of trails out there. The Superstition Mountains is part of the Tonto Wilderness, and so there's all kinds of stuff back there. That'd be fun to explore. But I was only there for 2 days. It was just part of my journey. One of those stops where, you know, between destinations, and just decided to stop there. So it was nice. It was very fun. What else? What's going on, G? How you doing, my friend? What's happening? And I want to say hello to a couple other people that came through the door. What's going on, Faye? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. And I see you guys dropping each other's links. Awesome. Karen in the house. Yeah, I love the drone videos. Love this thing. This thing is so small. So like I said, I climbed the mountain about halfway up. I had a full backpack on, but I was also carrying this drone, which is the DJI Mavic Mini, and it easily folds up just like this, the size of my hand, right? Put it inside of a backpack and start hiking. So it's been fun. It's been fun, little toy to play with, for sure, for sure. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. All right, so what else? What else? So this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing another live stream. And once again, our normal Wednesdays, we have, I start my lives at 5 p.m. Pacific. Paula goes live at 6 p.m. Pacific. And then VanLife with Gina goes live at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. But this Wednesday, I'll be sharing with you guys my trip to Joshua Tree National Park. So that was fun. I was there for 3 days. And so I'm looking forward to sharing those videos. And yeah, so that's coming up next. So I'm in my storage unit, and Skeet, you would probably be pretty excited to see some of the stuff that I have in this storage unit. Unfortunately, I can't share some of the stuff here on YouTube. And it's a lot of things that you have on your channel, Skeet. And if you guys don't know Skeet, here's his channel once again. He has all kinds of videos for prepping and flashlights and knives and guns and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm also a prepper in a lot of ways. It's been a hobby for me, man, probably going back 12 years. So I have all kinds of fun tools, and let's just call it tools. But I'm here in my storage unit, here in my home base here in Southern California, after spending a week and a half or a month and a half on the road. So I'm in my hometown. I'm probably going to make a quick trip to the beach for a couple days, and another small trip to the desert for a couple days before I head out on my spring big trip in the springtime. So, all right, what else do I have for you guys? It's already 7:26. Justin and Christina, thank you very much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. Thrifty Angela, what's going on, my friend? I appreciate it. Yep, my brother. Thank you for being here. All right, so if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments section. In a few minutes, I'll be bringing up Megan, and we're gonna have a little chit chat real quick. What else? What else can I show you guys before we do that? So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave it down there. I'm trying my best to respond to your questions and your comments. Let's see. Here's another photo from the Superstition Mountains there. What else can I share with you guys? I showed you the hiking video, the drone video, the vlog. All right. let's see what you guys have to say. I'm going to bring up Megan real quick. Let me put this picture down real quick. So if you guys have any questions or comments. Let's see. What am I doing here? I'm lost. Took last Sunday off and I'm all over the place. Let's see. All right, there I am. What's going on, Megan? What's happening?
Hello.
What's happening? How's your day? Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. And happy YouTube birthday day to all of you guys.
What? Awesome.
That it was my little bit of trivia from trivia yesterday.
It's it's YouTube's birthday, is that what you're saying?
Yes. YouTube turned 16 today.
16. I started YouTube, my airsoft channel. I think that was 2011 is when I had the airsoft channel. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been fun to connect with people and yeah, it's been fun. All right.
I'm just really happy my son hasn't found the airsoft channel.
What's that?
Or did you take all the airsoft videos down?
I have them all on private right now. Yeah, so I still have them. But he knows that I play airsoft, or I used to play airsoft. But
no, I'm glad my son hasn't found them.
Oh, your son, yeah. It's an expensive hobby, that's for sure. It's fun to go out with your buddies and shoot each other with BBs, and yeah, it's just fun. Just fun.
Yeah. See, to me, it sounds dangerous.
No, I mean, the little BBs leave, if you get hit in certain spots, it can leave a little welt, almost like a bee sting. But the key is not to get hit, that's for sure.
Oh, I was going to say, I did see a few questions, and Kathleen brought up one that I think I've asked you 2 or 3 times lately. Are we ever going to see you without a hat?
Oh, yeah? You want to see? Did you see it?
No.
Oh, well, one of these days. Did I answer your question though?
Well,
it's part of my brand. In fact, I'm actually looking at getting a hat that has VanLifeRocks on it, or a logo. I'm looking at those. Those wooden stickers that they sell, like at have you seen wooden stickers before? They're like they're stickers, and they're made out of wood. And I don't know, it's just different. No, I'm not bald. I have hair. I never liked my hair. My hair's curly and wavy, and I prefer short hair. It's just easier. All right. So what else?
That makes cleaning out drains easier. All right. So V had a couple questions.
Okay.
Have you ever done a before and after the rain pictures or video of your favorite spots?
With rain? No, I haven't. And I probably should have when it did rain at the Saguaro Park, because the sunset was awesome. And that's another thing I need to find more patience for, is doing time lapse of clouds and sunsets. That's something, actually, on Wednesday, I'll have a couple of time lapses on Wednesday. But it's something I just need to find more patience to do that. So hopefully soon.
It's an idea. Patience takes time.
No Pro Go, what's happening, my friend? J-Rock in the house. What's going on? Show the hair. You can see the hair a little bit.
Okay, so you have now proven that you are not bald.
Right.
Margie is suggesting the Peralta Trail on the backside of the Superstitions. Not really a question, but in case you missed it.
I did miss that. Thank you.
Karen wants to know if your drone is the 249 gram one.
Yes, it's less than that. So it's under the drone regulations, whatever. So it's 249. Yep, it is. And it's the original. It's the Mavic Mini one, and they recently came out with the second version of that, which has a little bit more bells and whistles to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then Georgie wants to know if you're in the bunker.
I am. This my just like my van. My van's a lot of things. It's a boondocking. It's a stealth van. It's a bug out van. So my studio is a lot of things. It's a 10 by 10 storage unit. It's my storage unit. It's my studio. It's my bunker. I could live out of here if I wanted to. But it's definitely a lot of things. I got my kayak, my 10-foot kayak right here, right above me. I have all kinds of stuff. It's a palace. It's a palace in many ways. So right behind me is my kitchen area. I brew organic coffee every morning here when I'm in town. My kitchen area, my office area, all kinds of sardines and food and water, camera equipment. I could feed a small army for a month and equip them with lots of tools to have. That's for sure. That's for sure. So it is a bunker in many ways.
So this is not one of their questions, but are you ever afraid that the kayak is going to fall on you?
No, it's tipped over a couple of times. But it's kind of lightweight. It weighs 50 or 60 pounds. So if it was to fall, you know. But it's up there.
Oh,
it's up here.
150 pounds, a small human.
Yeah. It's fine. But I might take it I'm going to the beach for a couple days, and I was thinking about taking it to the ocean again. But I got to check to see what the waves are going to be like. If the waves are larger than 2 feet, then it's probably not a good idea for me to go out there, because I launched from the beach out against the waves. So coming in and coming out of the ocean is definitely a challenge. So I need to make sure that the waves are below 2 feet. And I have an app that tells me what the forecast and all that stuff is going to be like.
Interesting.
So we'll see.
Well, so that kind of brings up the next question. V wants to know if you can take us to the beach.
Let's go to the beach. Absolutely. So I still need to see my son. So I got to plan my trip around visiting him. But yes, I was thinking about doing a live stream from the beach, and I'll take you to the beach. Let's go. I know a lot of you guys are getting hit by bad weather, snow, freezing temperatures, and I'll take you to the beach. Absolutely. Let's go.
I could definitely use some warm weather.
Yep. Yeah. So Tim's in the house. What's going on, Tim? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. If I missed you guys coming in, I want to say hello to you guys. I keep on wanting to say happy Thanksgiving, but happy Valentine's Day. And I have Megan up here, one of my moderators, kind of giving me all the stuff that I missed out on the chat. Any questions or comments? What else did I miss?
So I was going to say, the only other question I see in chat is from Fatima. She wants to know, what is the most challenging area that you hiked in the desert?
Well, it has to be the Grand Canyon. Hiking all the way down to the bottom, back in the same day. That's like about a 18-mile hike, 7 miles down, 10 miles up, all in one day. That has to be the most challenging hike out in the desert. So
that is a lot.
That is a lot. Most people will take a mule all the way down and back, or they'll hike down, camp, and then come back up the next day. But I don't like being away from my van. I like to sleep in my bed every night, and so I do it all in one day, just like I do Mount Whitney, which I'm actually training for right now. I'm walking anywhere between 3 to 5 miles a day, because I'm training to go back to the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna take you guys there, and I'm training to go to Mount Whitney sometime probably early summer. And both those hikes are intense. So yeah, looking forward to that. So yeah, definitely the Grand Canyon is the biggest one.
Now, was Mount Whitney the one that was closed down for fires this year?
Yep.
Or
So,
I guess it was last year now.
Yep. So the first 2 years I failed hiking or trying to summit Mount Whitney. The first year I made it up 10 miles, about a mile short from the top because I didn't account for the time change, so I had to turn back down because it was going to get too dark. The second year I tripped over, or I was trying to do a water crossing, and I stepped on some rocks that were slippery, full of ice, and so I slipped. I broke my trekking pole. I bashed up my leg, my finger, broke my trekking pole. I still went up another 6 miles and then decided because I didn't have that extra trekking pole, I decided to come back down. And then last year, because of the fires, the national forest in California were closed. So, yeah, hopefully this summer we'll get there. We'll get there. And this I kind of actually like it that I failed those 2 times because it's more of a challenge. It makes me want it more, and I learn from each failure and apply it to the next one.
I'm just going to point out you're not supposed to beat yourself up, Ray.
I beat myself up. I'm the toughest
Falling
critic.
and hurting yourself and losing trekking poles and
yeah, it was the first mile. I was super confident. I was going a little bit too fast. I should have slowed down. I should have accounted for the water that was on top of the rocks when I was doing that river crossing, and it was too icy, and so I slipped, and that's all right. Lucky me. Lucky me.
I was gonna say, so Michael is wanting to know roundabouts where you're at.
Yeah, I'm in Southern California. I've lived here all my life. What was that? Oh, I lived here in Southern California.
And then Kathleen is wanting to know if you're eating enough.
Am I okay? So I'm here in Southern California. I'm in Riverside County. I'm in a location where I am 52 miles from the beach, 52 miles from the desert, 52 miles from the mountains, and the weather here for van life is amazing. So during the summertime, it could reach 105 degrees during the day, but it cools off to like 70 degrees at night, which is doable. So, and I've been living here for 32 years here in the same town. I know all the streets. I know where to park. I have a lot of friends here, family. So I'm here in Southern California where the weather is amazing. But after this last trip in Arizona, I mean, every time I go to Arizona, it's definitely a place where I see myself going to in the future and living there. So right now, my storage unit is here in Southern California. One of these days or year, it'll be in Arizona for sure, for sure. And then,
Nice.
and then Kathleen Klein asked about food. That's another thing. So living the van life, there's 2 things that are the most expensive part about living the van life. One is gasoline, and 2 is food. So my diet, I'm kind of on the keto diet, where I only eat once a day. I'll snack a couple times during the day, but I only have one big meal a day, whether it's lunchtime or dinner time, somewhere in between. But yeah, I definitely eat enough food, and I definitely have tons of food. But I mean, I think I have right behind
How often do you eat the sardines?
I try to eat a can a day, sometimes 2 cans a day. It just depends on what's going on. So I probably have somewhere between 250 cans of sardine between here and over there. I could grow my own broccoli sprouts here inside my storage unit or in the van if I want to. I could ferment vegetables here in my storage unit. I like to ferment sauerkraut. After rains, I'll eat dandelion leaves. I'll have a dandelion salad after it rains, which is very healthy for you, and it's very delicious, actually. But yeah, I definitely get enough food.
I was going to say, Kathleen, she's got to make sure all the people are fed.
Oh, yeah, I eat. I love to eat.
And then Box Van D wants to know, do you hike in Big Bear?
Yes, I'll go to Big Bear. Yeah, Big Bear is a place that I'll go. I'll hike part of the PCT, which goes through Big Bear. There in Big Bear. In Big Bear, there's the Yellow Post camping spots, which is free camping for 14 days free. It's called the Yellow Post camping areas. There's probably somewhere between 30 and 40 Yellow Post camp spots throughout the Big Bear area. But during the wintertime, it's usually closed because of the roads and the snow. But yeah, Big Bear is definitely a place I like to go to. It's only an hour away, so it's nice. Definitely
that was going to be my next question, was where on earth is Big Bear? Because I don't know that area.
Yeah, Big Bear is part of the San Bernardino Mountains. It's basically the mountains that divides Los Angeles and the desert. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. What else?
So,
what else?
I was going to say, Jiu-Jitsu thinks that you would like his land.
Sweet.
And Jason J Rock says, pack your storage unit into a boxed-in trailer. I think that would take a rather large trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of nice having a storage unit because, of course, being in a van, you're limited on space, so I can't bring everything with me, and I do have a lot of things that is very valuable to me. Eventually, I do want to get a trailer, but not to carry my stuff. It's definitely worth it. It's kind of nice to have the storage unit because I have 24-hour access to this storage unit. So anytime I can come here. They have bathrooms. It's indoors. So right out here is a hallway leading to the outside. My van's parked outside. So it's kind of nice because last night in town, it reached 40 degrees Fahrenheit at night, but in the storage unit, it was 51 degrees. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll come here. It's usually 10 degrees warmer than it is outside. I make my coffee, stretch my legs, and then get ready for the day if I'm in town.
Okay, so the last video you did in your storage unit, you had the computer basically where that door is.
So everything in here is on wheels. So I could actually, this shelf that the computer's on right now is on a shelf on wheels. This, my kitchen area right here, all this is a shelf on wheels. Everything, all my containers over here, I'll show you right now, is on wheels. Let me push it to the side here. Let's see if I don't break anything. All right, so I'm rolling this whole, so right above is my kayak. Let's see if I can get you some more light. Oops.
As you blind yourself.
It's very bright. Stop. Oh my goodness. It doesn't like me right now.
I was gonna say, I was just kind of thinking you need to put the music back on. We could have like a little dance party with the strobe lights.
That's after this. So right after this, my moderators are going to join us for an after party. Here we go. Finally got it. So my storage unit is powered 3 different ways. I could power my storage unit with my van. I have 500 watts of solar on the roof of my van. I'm actually adding another panel next week. So I'll have 600 watts of solar on my van. So I could power my storage unit with my van. I have a gas generator, and I also have this portable power station by Energizer, which also has a light. So Right up there is my kayak. It's a 10-foot kayak, and all these storage bins down here, all the stuff back here is on wheels. And behind that is my green screen that's pinned up. So I have all kinds of stuff, all kinds of fun toys in here.
You pack a lot into a small space, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's, I had a 5x7 storage unit when I first started van life. And then over time, I just kind of accumulated more stuff, more hobbies, and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's kind of nice to have. It's fun.
What size is this one?
This one's a 10x10 storage unit. So it's nice. I like it.
So,
and people always ask me what. People always ask me, "Oh, you're spending so much money on storage unit per month. It seems like a waste of money." But I do have a lot of stuff in here that is definitely valuable, more valuable than that. That's for sure.
So Kathleen asks, "Are you channeling your inner seal with the 2 cans of sardines a day?"
It's good for you. It's good for you. It's actually really good. Like when I heard about how healthy sardines are for you, I'm like, I don't know, but it tastes like tuna. It tastes like tuna to me. They're good. They're healthy for you. Good for your heart. Good for your brain. Yummy.
I know I've tried sardines. Maybe it's a texture thing. It's not like tuna to me. Skeet wants to know if you have to have a license for your drone.
Well, yes. So once I become monetized, or if I become monetized, YouTube requires that you have a license because you're going to be making money. YouTube channel, your channel will be monetized. So YouTube requires that you have a license to fly the drone. So, but I'm not monetized now, so I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
I was going to say, so is that something that you're working on getting, or have at least looked up the requirements for?
Yeah, no, I do need to look into that. That's for sure. Because it definitely adds, the drone definitely adds a whole nother level of video making and entertainment and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I need to do that. I definitely need to do that. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the part 107. Yep. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I would definitely miss your drone footage. I like the video.
It's a whole nother level. It's fun to fly there, or out there. It's so small they have to be careful with the wind because it gets tossed around. And of course I don't want to lose it because this is my second drone that I've owned. I've had a larger drone that was able to handle heavier winds, but this one's so small and teeny, it gets tossed around, so I have to be careful, which is kind of nice. I kind of like flying low. It just gives you a different perspective of the hikes and the scenery and all that stuff. In fact, I'm gonna finish this live stream with another drone video for you guys. 36 in the house. Thank you all for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. I know you guys have more important things to do besides being here with me and listening to me say it's cool and it's awesome. What's going on? Be ready today. Yep, another prepping channel. I'm a big fan being prepared for tomorrow and today, because you just never know. You never know. It's always good to be prepared. Ron Darrell in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you very much for being here. 38 in the house. Happy Place Camping. What's going on?
Do you boondock at your storage unit when you're there?
Do I boondock inside my storage unit? I could legally, or policy, they don't allow me to sleep in my storage unit, but it's definitely, it's set up so that I could sleep here if I needed to. Have I? No. But there's definitely stuff in here that would make me feel comfortable. In fact, on boondocking with Boomer today, we were talking about, what would happen if I got in a car accident and I lost my home because of a car accident, or someone stole my vehicle. I have basically everything in here to rebuild another van without even buying stuff. Like I have another bed. I have other stuff to power my needs or to build a new van if I needed to.
Oh, wow.
And that's why I'm a big fan of not having a really big a build on the van. My van is basically almost like a no build. It's very simple. It's a military cot bed. I have a backup in here of a bed, and I lost my train. I
don't know. That's one thing I have liked about your build, because for me, I tend to be rather indecisive. So it's like, not having been in that space, I would be wanting to be able to move things around until, and at least until I figured out where I wanted stuff exactly, how I operated in that space.
Yeah. Yep. In fact, that reminds me of something. This week I'll probably be doing another live, and because I don't have a permanent kitchen, I don't have a sink, but I'm thinking about, or I've mentioned this before, but I'm building what do you call it? Not a kitchen, but a cooking station. So I mentioned it earlier that I could place a cooking station on my passenger seat or on the floor by my barn doors on my van. And I'm actually going to be doing a build this week. It's a little shelf that I'm making, so I'll go live. And so if you guys want to join me, it's going to be a really quick, easy build, but it's definitely very handy. It's definitely going to be something that I could use when I'm on the road here pretty soon.
Do you know when you're going to do that?
I was thinking Tuesday night or Thursday night, one of the off nights. So I definitely, Wednesday will be for Joshua Tree National Park. And so I'm thinking about going live Tuesday or Thursday night, I think. Just depends on what's going on.
Nice.
Yeah, just real quick, just really easy, just something I haven't seen on YouTube, something I haven't seen in a van. So just a little fun little shelf.
Cool.
Yeah.
V would like to know how long your Mavic battery lasts.
Yeah, so it came with 2 batteries. I purchased it from Costco for $360 on sale at Costco. It came with 2 batteries. Each battery, I can be in the air for roughly 18 minutes per battery. So it lasts pretty good, actually. I'm surprised. It's a lot of footage that you can get. In 18 minutes, you can get a ton of different shots. And what you see on the videos is maybe like 10% of what I actually shoot. So I like to keep my little clips somewhere between 3 to 6 seconds, somewhere in there, just depending on what's going on. But I like to jump between different scenes just to keep your attention. And so there's definitely a lot of footage that doesn't make it onto YouTube. I do post a lot of videos that you guys don't see. I have a private library, and I have close to probably now up to 50 videos that I've posted on YouTube, but they're all private, and that's for all later stuff that I have planned for the future.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, flying the drone's fun. It's very easy, and I was actually thinking about making a how to fly a drone video, kinda, because you push a button and it just floats there, and it sits there regardless of how windy it is. It just sits there until you tell it to go up or down or left or right. And as soon as you let go of the throttles, it stops, and it just sits there. Like, it doesn't even move. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, I don't know. That's one of those things I would probably crash and burn like 20 million times before I got the hang of it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You start getting the hang of it, and then you're like, then for me at least, I get really aggressive, like really close to the trees or really close to the bushes or really close to the cliffs, just so I can get that footage, right? That wow factor. So the more comfortable that you get, the more aggressive you get, and then it gets more dangerous. And so, just gotta find that balance.
Kind of like that one where it looks like you're gonna fall off the edge of the cliff tonight.
That was pretty cool. Meemaw Matters.
Cool, but you didn't even give us the height warning.
Yeah, oh, I know. It's kind of okay. Just, yeah. All right, I'll give you a warning.
Michael Donovan would like to know more about your solar battery, the battery, lithium, AGM, lead acid, amp hours.
Yep.
All that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking about doing another tour. It's been 6 months, I think, since I posted a solar video. I think it's been a while. I do have a playlist on my YouTube channel. It gives you a full tour of my system, but I've since then added a few things like this this portable power station, which is very helpful, and I'm using that right now to power this stuff right now. Yeah, but I need to redo that again. I need to do another solar tour here pretty soon.
I was going to say, and I'm assuming you'll answer his next question with that as well, because it's 12, 24, or 48 volt setup.
It's a 12 volt setup. Yeah, yeah. So it's just easier. It's actually, solar is so simple. It's basically plug and play. The only parts where it gets hard is where if you need to solder things or if you need to add connections and stuff like that. But a lot of it's really easy. It's plug and play. But it's definitely a 12 volt system. I wanted to keep it simple. Everything's 12 volt. The lights are 12 volt. The computer's 12 volt. My refrigerator is 12 volt. Everything's 12 volt. So I wanted to keep it all the same 12 volt all the way across the system. Most RVs I think are 24 volt if I remember correctly. So
I was going to say, I wouldn't have any clue on any of that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a link to my moderators, because after this, I am having a after party for my moderators just to kind of hang out, listen to music, chit chat about a couple things. I have some ideas that I kind of wanted to bounce off of them. So I'm going to copy and paste this. This is for my moderators. So if my moderators could grab that link, and they're welcome to come up and join the after party, after the live stream party, after the live ends here pretty soon. Did I miss any more questions? Or Saltwaterborn, what's going on, my friends? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it.
It looks like Joy Blessed Life had a follow-up. She's wanting to, or they are wanting to know if you boondock in your van at your storage unit, not necessarily in the storage unit.
Yeah, so where I stealth camp or stealth sleep or whatever is 2 blocks away from my storage unit. So where I sleep at night is in the city. When I'm in the city, 2 blocks away from my storage unit. I'm 2 blocks away from the gym. I'm 2 blocks away from a store. And in town where I lived at 31 years. I'm very comfortable with the city.
Oh, okay. So hang on. Let me get this straight. You are literally 2 blocks from pretty much everything you need or do?
Yeah.
When you're in the city?
Yeah, when I'm in the city, because where I decided to place my storage unit was an area where I could easily, within 1 mile, I could be at my storage unit, the gym, a grocery store, my bank, a park, and I can like do a circle. So when I'm in the city, I usually go in a circle. I'll go to my storage unit, I'll go to the store, I go to the park to walk, I come back to my spot to go to bed. So it's within 1 mile and a half. I'm not driving very much, and everything's within walking distance, basically. Yeah.
That took some hella planning, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, gas is expensive. My van gets 16 miles per gallon on the highway, 10 in the city. And so when I'm trying to save on food, or if I'm trying to save money, or if I'm trying to save gas, everything is centrally located. I know the area very well. And when I was working, I would have to drive about 5 miles away. So when I was working, everything was within 6 miles away from everything. So yeah.
I was gonna say, I tried. At one point I was only working about 4 miles away, and then it went to 5 miles away, and then I screwed everything up with the casino that was like 35 miles away.
Yep. And then my propane tank is is a heater run. No, it's a propane. I have a propane heater, and I have the Olympian Wave 3. It's a propane heater. I've only used it a few times. When I went to Bryce Canyon, it hit 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So that I in the heater in the morning and at night. But and then another time when I was with my son, we're camping. I wanted to make sure that he was warm. But when I went to Grand Canyon, the temperature was 16 degrees at night, and my van is well insulated. My bed is heated. I have a heated bed. I have tons of blankets, and so even at 16 degrees Fahrenheit, I did not have to run the propane heater. And I was there for 2 days, 3 days, 2 days at the Grand Canyon. So,
Nice.
yeah. So the temperatures for me would have to be pretty close from probably 0 degrees Fahrenheit for me to run my propane heater. If it's warmer than that, then I don't need to run a heater at all.
So I think we are actually caught up in chat.
Cool. All right. So thank you, Megan. I'm going to throw you down. I really appreciate you coming up here. It's definitely makes it easier for me to answer everyone's questions, because I feel really guilty when I missed you guys' comments. There's 35 in the house, and I appreciate all you guys for being here. I'm going to close. I'm going to throw you down, Megan. Thank you very much for coming up here. I'll see you at the after party here pretty soon.
Yep. See you later.
Thank you, Megan. And then thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I want to say thank you again to, let me go back here real quick. Let me go back to my banner. Once again, I want to thank Skeet from Jiu-Jitsu 2000. He had a live earlier and he sent people this way. So thank you, Skeet, for being my friend. Thank you for being my brother. And thank you for sending people over. Once again, happy Valentine's Day to all you guys. Thank you all for being here. And this Wednesday, I'll be doing another live Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. And we'll be doing that on Josh National Park. So that's going to be fun. I want to thank all my moderators for being here and thanking for helping out. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Let's see if we can say hello to a few people. Once again, Going Green Mom, thank you very much. Doug, thank you very much, my friend. G, what's happening, my friend? Thank you very much for being here. Tim, what's going on? Shanna Craft, Joy Blessed Life, thank you very much for the questions. I appreciate that. Bree, thanks again. Appreciate it. Thank you for my moderators. Kat, once again, you're awesome. You're awesome. Email Matters, what's happening? Good night. Faye, thank you very much, my new friend. Thank you for coming here, making a difference. Once again, thank you for the questions. I appreciate that. Happy camping. And I'm going to finish this live with another drone video. And Box Van D, thank you very much. Happy Valentine's Day. I appreciate you. DJ in the house, what's going on? J-Rock, Shar of Hearts. Michael, thank you again for your questions. I really appreciate it. Check out my solar playlist. There's a bunch of videos for that. And Saltwater Born. If I missed you guys are awesome. And I'm going to finish this off with a drone video. And until next time, feel free to leave a comment in any of my videos. I'll answer them for you. Until next time, VanLifeRocks. There we go.